Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Korea Digital Training. We are still on our web design class. Today, I'll be teaching you the different ways to create a website. There are many ways of creating a website. Let me say there are four ways of creating a website. I'm going to teach you two, but let me explain the four of them first. The first of it is to use a web builder. To use a web builder to build a website. So you can use any web builder. The web builders are always drag and drop. You can drag and drop them to create your website. Example of those web builders is a WP website builder. So you can go to Google, type WP website builder. It's an example of web builder. Register with them and create a simple website. The disadvantage of using a web builder is it is limited to some things, and most things they always charge money and always tell you to pay. So it is limited to many things. The next thing is using a CMS. So you can also use a CMS to create an engaging and responsive website. So the most popular CMS you can use is WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, and Magento. But the most popular among them is WordPress. Joomla is also popular, but WordPress is more dynamic and more easy to use. So content management system is different from a website builder. Content management system gives you more opportunities to create more things in your website. So you can add a web builder on content management system, and add different plugins to content management system. You want to make your website to be more unique and more strong. You can even add a code editor in your content management system depending on your choice. So I advise you to use WordPress or Joomla when creating your content in our web design. You either use WordPress or Joomla. The next thing we're going to talk about now is how to do it yourself. So we are seeing the ways of building a website. So now we'll be talking about doing it yourself with HTML and CSS. So I told you before, HTML is the main language of a website, while CSS is the arrangement language of a website. So CSS is also the beautification language of a website. So you can also do it yourself and by learning HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript for interaction. So to do that, you need a code editor like Visual Studio, Atom, PHP Storm, and many more and many others. After writing your code, you're going to employ the use of file transfer protocol (FTP) like FileZilla, with FTP to be able to transfer your files, your images, your Visual Studio content or Atom content to your web server. And you also need a local server site, a local development site like your personal PC or your phone, or a local server where you can be able to test the functionalities of your website before posting it to an online server. So this is all you need to develop a website of your own with HTML and CSS. So the next way of building a website is by hiring a web designer or a developer. I advise you, instead of hiring a web designer or developer, just go through the process of content management system. But if you have a lot of confidence and you want to be great in the system, I also advise you to do it by yourself using HTML and CSS. That's the best way of making the website. You can build by yourself. You don't need to pay for anything. Just write your codes free of charge and publish. Only money you have to pay is money for hosting. But if I want, I can tell you as a web designer that I am, if I charge you to design a website, if you are not strong, you will be able to run because of the stress in it. So this is so I advise you to do it by yourself as a student. But if you still want to hire a web designer, I'm available for hiring. I can design any website for my clients, but this will take you or cost you a lot of money. So that is it. That is a way of designing a website. But the four ways I told you, number one way is to use a web builder. Number two way is to use a CMS, content management system. Number three way is to build by yourself by HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. And the last way is by hiring me or any other web designer to design your website for you. So thank you very much. See you in the next class. God bless you.